Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a place that used to be filled with joy, a place that echoes with the laughter of the past, is now abandoned. A night security guard finds himself in a terrifying situation. He tries to run, but ends up trapped on a deadly contraption that takes his life. After a series of unfortunate events, mall security guard Mike Schmidt finds himself jobless. His dismissal comes after a misunderstanding where he mistakenly thought a father was a kidnapper and reacted inappropriately. Now, unemployed Mike's career counselor, Steve Raglan, steps in with a lifeline, an offer for a night guard position at Freddy's. Mike decides to take the job. The stakes are high as social services threaten to take custody of his younger sister Abby, and their estranged Aunt Jane looms, hoping for the monthly payments that come with custody. On his very first night at Freddy's, Mike faces a bizarre twist of fate, falling asleep only to dream about his little brother Garrett being kidnapped. In his dream, Mike encounters 5 children who witness the crime, but they quickly scatter as he approaches. The next day, things take a darker turn when Jane hires a group of vandals, including Abby's babysitter, Max, led by Max's brother, Jeff. Their mission, vandalize the restaurant to get Mike fired and expedite Jane's custody of Abby. As the night unfolds, Mike crosses paths with police officer Vanessa Shelley, who unravels a haunting history. Freddy's closed in the 1980s after the tragic murder of 5 children on the premises. After Mike finishes work and leaves, the group that Jane hired tries to break into the place. But guess what? The animatronic mascots like Freddy Fazbear and others come to life and take care of the intruders. Now, since Max goes missing, Mike decides to bring his sister Abby along on his next shift. And here's the shocker. The animatronics not only spare them, but become buddies with Abby. As the night rolls on, Mike figures out something creepy. The animatronics are like haunted by the lost kids' ghosts, and their leader keeps talking about a spooky yellow rabbit. On the 4th night, things get pretty rough. Abby accidentally gets hurt while they're all hanging out. Mike, Vanessa, and the animatronics. Concerned for Abby, Mike decides to leave her with Jane the next day. He heads back to Freddy's and takes some sleeping pills. In his dreams, same children from before return, making Mike an offer. He can be with Garrett forever, but Abby has to go. Mike agrees initially, but when he changes his mind, things take a dark turn. He's attacked, strapped to the same device that got the previous guard, and narrowly escapes. Unfortunately, Foxy corners him, and he ends up injured. Meanwhile, a messed up yellow Freddy animatronic, possessed by the leader of the kids, appears to have done something terrible, maybe harming Jane and taking Abby back to the pizzeria. Vanessa takes care of Mike's injuries and drops a bombshell. She's the daughter of William Afton, the serial killer responsible for kidnapping and murdering the 5 children, including Garrett. Afton hid their bodies in the animatronics, counting on the fact that the police would never search them, and now their souls are under his control. Mike puts 2 and 2 together and realizes that the animatronics are planning to harm Abby and make her one of them. In a rush, Mike heads to the restaurant. They manage to defeat the animatronics, but the victory is short. Steve shows up wearing the yellow rabbit suit and spills the beans. He's William Afton. Realizing that the animatronics respond to drawings, Abby sketches a picture of William committing the murders to break their connection with him and reveal the truth. Vanessa tries to prevent her father from intervening, but he ends up stabbing her. When the animatronics see Abby's drawing, they turn against William. In a surprising twist, Mr. Cupcake bites off a part of William's suit, setting off its internal spring lock mechanisms. The animatronics take William away while Mike and Abby rescue Vanessa and get her out of the restaurant. Vanessa falls into a coma and is hospitalized. Shortly afterward, Mike and Abby patch things up and return to their regular lives. Don't miss out on more videos like this by subscribing and turning on notifications. Thanks for watching.